So part of also marketing is you need to have a good message, that cohesive message, but you also need to display it well. And one of the agenda items this next Tuesday will be a new logo for the city, or no, on the March 27th will be a new logo for the city of Modesto. Some people don't like it at all, by the way. Some people love it. Some don't give a darn. That's not the word I normally use. Some don't give a darn, but they don't want to spend any money on it. You know, I will tell you, when you look at our current logo, it's from 1980 or before, and it looks old and it looks not forward thinking. It needs to be changed. I don't want to spend any money either. We can't afford to spend any money. We will actually, if we change to the logo that's being considered, we'll actually save money. Our current logo has to be printed on beige paper, and that costs more than white paper. Our new one's going to be on white, and so we'll actually, for every printing job, we'll save 37 cents or something per 100, but we'll save some money. And we're only going, as our supplies go out, we're going to put new ones in. One of the complaints about the logo is that it's actually not a complaint, but that it's cutting edge. It's a today look. Well, 10 years from now, it won't be cutting edge. It'll look dated and old and whatever. So I've been talking with staff about getting the concept of using our something that is timeless and having that, but use that for our vehicles. Use that for any permanent item that you're not going to change every year, and have that for our internal look. But when we're going to go out and market our city, we need cutting edge. We need today. And we need something that we can change every 10 years as what's on our paper, what's on our printed stuff that goes out. And so that's really going to be my suggestion, is that we do consider changing the logo to something that's new and vibrant and ready to go, but also that it's only on our paperworks, on the stuff that goes out that we have to reprint every 3, 6, 8 months, and that when the current logo gets old and stale, we have a new one, and continue to do that. Our motto is never, I'm going to say never, is never changing from water, wealth, contentment, health. Okay, that's not part of this thing. Underneath that motto, underneath that logo, we can then also have some catchphrases that we change as we go into a new marketing plan. You know, it could be classic American city. It could be family owned and operated, although I think that one went away and died. But the idea is it's not a forever line under those. It's something that as we go into a new marketing phase, we'll put a new line on there and change that as we go into a new marketing concept. So that's kind of some of my ideas for marketing our city, to start going out and really making a game plan to bring jobs here. Part of it, you need to get the structure first, and that's part of this. And I want to, one of the things I promised was to be open and transparent on what we do. I will tell you today that we were putting an agenda item on the council next week, a consent item, to tell you how we were going to spend NSP dollars. The stuff that went to, that was part of the SCAP and all those other problems that came up. And so we were just going to change the way we operate. We were going to stick it down in the consent item, one vote, nobody talks about it, it's done. I moved that off of consent, and I put that on a public hearing. We will talk about it. Maybe nobody will show up to say anything, but we will actually present it to the public, present it to the B, and talk about what the changes are going to be, so that it's not just trying to, and they weren't trying to slide it through. It should be non-controversial. I think the things we're doing are good. but I also think that we really need to air that in the public and let the people know what we're doing. So that's some of the things, some of the way I want to operate. Thank you, Don. Finally, I also promised that I would hold quarterly meetings of a town hall type meeting where people can take shots at me or ask questions or want to know what's going on. And so I've already scheduled for this year. I'm doing the State of the City on March 28th. That's Wednesday, the end of the month, on a Wednesday afternoon. It'll be at the Center Plaza, and it's a luncheon and a not inexpensive luncheon that you can buy through the chamber, but there will be seats free of charge for anybody that wishes to come and hear the State of the City speech. I don't have that done, by the way, but it will be ready. Time? Well, I'm getting okay. I'm just giving you my times. So my other meetings that I'm going to do in the public, if you want to write them down, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I'm going to do the parade in the morning out on Crow's Landing Road. In the afternoon, we'll be at King Kennedy Center from 1 to 3. So that's my first one. The second one's going to be August 4th. And it's going to be somewhere in North Modesto. Originally, I was going to have it at the Senior Center, but they're closed for ADA upgrades during that time. So somewhere north, maybe Buyer High, maybe one of the other high schools. And finally, on November 3rd, we will be at the Senior Center over on Scenic Avenue. So that's November 3rd from, normally I'm going to try to do in the morning, 10 to noon. So I will be out in the public. You will be seeing me. And since I'm an LCR member, even though my time's pretty well taken up, I'll be here a lot. So thank you.